What's up, guys? My name's Arianna.
And I'm Maple.
And today we are watching Avatar, The Last Airbender, live action. We are on episode 6.
We spend so much time hiding who we really are, making sure no one sees the person we truly want to be. So it's hard to remember there was a time when we were actually excited to show the world our true face.
Are we already getting a Zuko flashback?
That uniform suits you well.
Are we about to see when he gets
trouble with the shoulder guards?
striped?
There. Perfect.
What is it?
Nothing.
Tell me.
Your gauntlets are laced incorrectly, but no one will notice.
What? Help me fix it.
I remember my first War Council meeting. They were small.
Dude, okay.
Private. Ozai, however, seems to enjoy having an audience.
I don't want to be overcritical, but
I'd advise against testing that. Best to observe and learn for now.
You know, it's just like when you make too many changes, it's like you're watching a completely different thing.
I don't see how it's giving the same impact to people who haven't seen the series before
Yeah.
to just immediately like Zuko.
I know, I feel like it's almost like you're assuming that, like, my brain span is
Zero.
less. So you're just, like, shoving it all into...
Who changed the heading?
Because they haven't...
I asked you a question.
We were given new orders.
New orders by who?
By me.
By me.
We've been playing catch up for too long. I think it's time for a new strategy.
You think?
I've always hated this man, but live action him, his face is just so blank, it makes me want to punch him in
I
it.
am in charge of this mission. I am the commander of this ship.
And I am an admiral. Fire Lord Ozai saw fit to put me in charge of all operations related to the capture of the Avatar. Of course, I welcome your assistance. In fact, I expect it. I'll need all the resources at my disposal. Until then, carry on.
Ugh.
Carry on. He's so sassy, dude.
The weakest risk.
Carry on. Damn.
Lieutenant G, resume our original course.
Um,
Did you hear me?
You're mean to
Resume
him.
course.
Why would he be loyal to you?
Lieutenant, do you know what the punishment for mutiny is?
I do. And that's why I can't do what you say. Admiral Zhao was very clear with these orders and what would happen if we didn't follow them.
We can't let him come in and take it all away. Not after everything we've been through.
For the last 3 years, we've only had each other. And that's still true. Only those of us on this boat know what it's been like. Zhao is not the one who deserves your loyalty. Zuko is.
Loyalty. General, with all due respect, your nephew doesn't know the meaning of the word. If he did, he would have shown us, the people who've been with him night and day for 3 years, a lot more respect. He doesn't care what we've had to sacrifice because he's never had to sacrifice anything. And if you ask anyone, they'll tell you he may be a prince, but he's not our prince.
Can you pause that?
pause.
I just have to get this off my chest before we go any more into dialogue. The problem with giving us all of Zuko's giving what they've already given us as Zuko's backstory is you don't buy that speech.
Yeah, and that's where it's like, and like, yeah. That's what I'm
all.
saying. It's like,
It
it's
doesn't-
just like taking, like, it's like, I want to consume the material all the way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need you to shorten it down. Like, it's almost like Cliff Notes.
Yes. It's like but you don't need the cliff notes to get us here, whether you've seen it or not.
Yeah.
But what you do want is for your audience to be able to actually see the character growth. But when you're giving it growth before anything's happened,
Yeah.
I don't
Like-
believe that speech.
Yeah.
He may be a prince, but he's not our prince.
Oh, a prince. I'm sorry. You ever hear people say something and then you have to say it back the way that they just said it?
Yes, it's called a stem. Welcome to neurodivergent.
Zuko has. But you must understand, he's been through a lot. And he knows far more about sacrifice than you can ever know.
I thought it was common knowledge that he was kind of like exiled.
It is. They've been on the ship. And like,
That's what I'm saying. So, like, they should know that. Like, if
Don't-
they've been with him for 3 years, that's why you're there.
if you show Zuko being more of an asshole with no remorse about the stuff that's happening, you buy that man's disdain more and everything else. And
Yeah.
that makes that statement by Uncle more powerful. But without that, it's just, it's you're
Yeah.
left saying, you've been on the ship, shouldn't you know this? Ugh, again, it feels cheapened is my issue.
At least it looks cool.
It does look cool.
But the effects were decent.
My name is Aang, and I'm here to visit the Shrine of Avatar Roku. I'm the Avatar.
We know.
Wait! You're supposed to be men of peace.
My God.
I'm a friend.
Oh.
This will take us to Avatar Roku's shrine.
He must be close.
Kid, get in there. God dang. I love her.
She looks fantastic.
At least there's
The
that.
casting is prime.
Got us in, have we?
Oh,
My
it's so
name is
pretty.
Shayu. I believe the Avatar represents not any one kingdom, but the hope of a unified world. Sadly,
That looks awesome.
the great sage and the others believe the Fire Lord is their true spiritual leader.
In a cult.
Roku?
In a cult.
These are relics from previous avatars that my grandfather gathered for safekeeping.
I need to make contact with Avatar Roku. He's the only one who can tell me how to save my friends.
I will hold them off for as long as I can.
He's gonna get incinerated.
Step aside.
This boy's the Avatar. He is the hope for the world. Fire. It's not meant to dominate the other elements. It should exist in balance with them.
The only one who can provide balance is Fire Lord Osai. He will unify the world, not the Avatar. And you have no idea how powerful he will soon become. For the last time. Step aside.
I can't do that.
Then
Oh,
you
God.
shall burn, along with the rest of the non-believers.
The non-believers! Shun to the non-believers! Shun the non-believer!
Oh, girl.
It's me, Aang.
Is it not customary to bow before your elders and to avert your eyes and hop on one leg?
He's a jokester.
Forgive me, I couldn't resist. It's good to see you, Aang. But what took you so long?
Avatar Kyoshi told me that I need to figure things out on my own.
Sounds like her. Kyoshi has always been kind of...
I thought you'd all be like that. Aren't avatars incarnations of each other?
We share the same spark, but we are our own people. What did Kyoshi tell you the role of the Avatar was?
She said I need to be a fierce, merciless warrior.
Yes, there are times when the Avatar must resort to force and intimidation. In addition to being a warrior, the Avatar must also be a diplomat.
We can solve the world's problems without hurting anyone?
We can try. There are consequences if we fail. But like Kyoshi, I am here to aid you in your journey. Anything you need.
It has to do with Ko.
Anything but that.
You don't
No,
understand.
you don't understand.
God.
Ko is a predatory spirit who can hurt you in ways you can't imagine.
He's captured my friends, and if I don't do something, we'll be lost forever.
Yeah, they about to get sucked on,
I heard you defeated him once.
No, I never
like,
defeated
eaten.
him.
They're about to be eaten.
I only managed to take something from him.
That's how I felt, but I felt like sucking their insides.
Yeah, like a spider.
Yeah,
Like, he's,
stop.
Like, gonna, like,
No.
What did you take?
I hate it.
like his spider's like slurp.
Oh my.
I'm sorry.
A totem that represents something that Ko needs and cannot forget. The pennant belonged to the Mother of Faces, an ancient spirit, and she is Ko's mother. Ko longs for the same thing we all do.
Mama.
Family.
A totem.
Sorry.
Sounds like something you'd be willing to trade for.
A mommy?
A villain origin story always involves some type of mommy issue.
I hope that you're able to save your friends, but the truth is, for the Avatar, friends can be a liability. The Avatar has to make the impossible choices, placing the world's needs ahead of your needs. Trust me. It'll save you and the ones you love a lot of pain.
This doesn't feel right. I don't know.
Well, thanks for a little bit.
It just, I don't,
Did he make it out?
What happened to them?
Oh, I bet Zuko is about to. Is
How?
this where Zuko comes in?
No. Are they stunned?
Paralyzed.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Oh.
That thing. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I forgot about that.
Everything's gonna be
I forgot that's like what her thingy's power was.
So you're the Avatar, huh? Not sure what all the fuss is about.
You need to let me go. People are depending on me. You don't know what's at stake.
I've heard the stories about how you're gonna save the world. As far as I'm concerned, the world's just fine the way it is. Time's up, Avatar.
You did it. You actually got him.
Feel free to count
I trust you. You know why?
it. Because if there's any missing, you'll come after us?
Because you're so cute.
Oh.
Oh, and careful. This one's got a lot of heat on him. Bunch of hunters been sniffing around. Folks not to be messed with.
When did the daddy kink happen?
There's so much that I really am trying to process inside right now, and
If I don't return soon, I'll lose them forever.
I don't know, man. They had me. They had me to the last episode, and now I'm just like
You listen to me.
kind of flailing.
Do you know what it's like to have people depending on you? To have someone's life in your hands?
I do.
Then please, let me save them.
No.
No.
Couldn't have always been this way.
Did something happen?
What way? How do you even know?
The Earth
God.
concentrated.
See, this is exactly what I mean, though.
But they keep lengthening the line. What would you do? Your Highness, I would suggest Zuko.
At least it looks cool.
It does look cool, you know? It's just like
Horn's tactic. Enveloping flanks, leaving an escape route to draw them out.
Didn't you hear the general? They're protected by cliffs on one side.
Tundra tanks to come over the top.
They're earthbenders. Our tanks would be buried under rocks in seconds. General.
We could advance a division here. With the enemy's firepower focused on that diversion, we can launch pinning attacks here.
If you send them into the heart of the forces, how will they retreat?
They won't.
But they'll be lost. You're gonna sacrifice them.
Sacrifice is a part of war.
That's surprise freedom.
What division do you suggest?
The 41st.
They dropped that line and I'm hanging on to it.
all right, brother.
Surprise freedom. You used to be a loving boy.
Wait.
This isn't something you learn in a textbook.
It's a terrible plan.
Oh, shit.
I said, it's a terrible plan. Soldiers are gonna die, and for what? It's unworthy of a Fire Nation officer.
You dare question?
Enough!
There is only one way to resolve this. Agni Kai.
No.
Yeah, no, 'cause, like, the whole thing-
Pause it.
Like, we
pause it.
missed the whole thing with his mom. And, like, the beef between him and Azula. Like,
How do you make his character growth as important as it is? How do you buy that Katara fully doesn't trust Zuko? How do you buy all of the conflict moving forward when you go and you make it so he's speaking out because he feels like he was made to look dumb, not just for the fact that it's right to want to keep his soldiers alive?
yeah.
They cheapened it again.
So I'm saying they just, like,
Why would you even
compressed it
add
down.
that? But they didn't. They added stuff in that I think takes away from Zuko's character development.
Yeah. At
Sorry.
least it looks cool.
But the effects were decent.
That was the slowest ambush I've ever seen.
Just as we all know you're in defiance.
Oh my
of
God.
orders, which
Yeah,
means
my
that by
orders.
disrespecting me, you're dishonoring your father, which I guess shouldn't be surprising, given the stories I've heard. We'll take the Avatar.
Over my dead body.
Tempting. However,
Oh my God. You don't just clip a man's bun like that.
Ozai was gracious enough to lend them to me. They can shoot the wings off a glowfly from 1,000 paces. This shouldn't be much of a challenge for them.
I don't know what it is in me, but I can't stop looking at how chapped everybody's lips are. And I just like.
Why was that
try
the
not to-
choice?
Where will you take him?
Like his lips are
Stronghold for the night.
fine.
Then straight to Capital City. I'm sure the
But-
Fire Lord is eager to take possession of his prize. He's been waiting a long time, and I don't want him to be disappointed.
These kids need some damn chapstick on set. Anyway, sorry. I know that that's not important right now, but have you noticed that?
No.
I don't know why. I always look at people's mouths, I guess.
Prince Zuko.
We'll have
To be honest, I'm just trying to figure out if I'm stupid in my brain or not.
Pohai's stronghold is impenetrable. Why do you think Zhao told us he was going there? He knows attacking it would be suicide. Entire armies have tried and failed. Not only that, but Pohai lies inside Fire Nation borders. Going there would violate your banishment.
I don't care.
But Ozai does. And if he finds out,
But the Avatar
he's lost. For now. Right now, Zhao has the upper hand. But sooner or later, he'll make a mistake. And that's when we can make our move. Until then, patience.
I mean, the actor for Uncle's doing a great
He's
job.
great. I don't
the original, the monk.
I
he
can't pull it from my recall.
also did a great job in his role too.
I want to know, had you heard of my name before your capture, or was this the first time?
Also, Aang hasn't learned any other bending, and at this point, I feel like he already kind of was water bending.
He was. Like, they were still trying to get to the Northern Water Temple to, like, master it, but because that was a source of contention for Katara. It was like he was just a natural.
Yeah.
If I were you, I'd be thinking less about my past and more about my future.
It's not my future I'm worried about.
I mean, I'd worry a little. Oh, you won't be killed. If you die, you'll just be reborn. We'd have to begin our search for the Avatar all over again. You'll live, though not well.
He wasn't a bubbling idiot in the regular, right?
He was just icky.
Don't write that down.
He didn't really have any. I think there's more they've sewn more comedy into a lot of the characters.
Until now.
He's kind of a nerd.
Stood in our path.
And that's not how he is in the... He's very pride obsessed.
Yeah, but this is just giving more of like obsessed with his craft.
Has been able to do.
And then just being a dick about it.
Yeah.
Have captured the Avatar!
Tonight, we will
celebrate!
Good times, come on.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, he's like really into it.
I want you to know that I think we had the same thought.
Oh my god.
I think we had the same exact thought. I knew it. I knew we had the exact same thought. Good lord.
That's so funny.
The bare minimum we're gonna have.
As much wine as I could haul.
Gonna be some.
That looks awesome though. And I'm really not trying to be hypercritical this episode. It's just
some things lose you. That's why
I'm lost. Last episode I wanted to go into this good because I knew what episode this was going to be, but there's just
because I'm excited to see the mask. Like I'm excited for this, but like
the whole thing you really want to see is cheapened now. It's not fact, just my opinion.
It's a really fancy grate.
It is. Does it feel like there's not enough extras to fill the space right now, though?
It sounds like there's a lot of people, but like no one's
no one's there. Like it feels. Something's missing. Like it feels like different writers.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Oh shit. He's anime running.
Who are you? Run now. Talk later.
Excuse me. Sorry. I'm getting hungry indigestion.
Did he close the door on that guy?
The Avatar has escaped! There, on the wall! Don't let them get to the gate! Stop him!
Whoa. Okay, now we're picking up the pace.
Yeah. The fight choreography is badass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not good. Ooh, yeah, that's you know, if you're not dead, then you might not walk
ever again.
Yeah. Cirque Soleil. Oh damn.
I need the Avatar alive.
Threaten to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Open the gate! Sir? Do it! Now! Open gate!
You're telling me that those two couldn't have gotten out of that?
There's like 12 guys.
I'm really not trying to push this, but like, why bother if you're not going to do it the right way? Why only show the archers right there in the beginning?
Take him out.
See, like
That was such a it's a waste of like, was it a budgetary thing? You know what I mean?
it's like, did they just like smoke the budget in the first half?
Is that what happened? And they're like, oh shoot, we're running out of funds. We need to show this piece because of whatever.
See, because
and then call it one archer?
I have a small boat nearby.
Can't go anywhere. Not with those soldiers still out there. You shouldn't try to move. Can I ask you something? Goat hair or rabbit? Your calligraphy brush. Your characters are so neat. I know I shouldn't have taken your notebook. And I'm sorry. It's been a lifesaver. Really. You have information on all the past avatars that no one else has. You helped me a lot. I mean, it helped me a lot. Those guys out there, Fire Nation, so they're on your side. Why are you fighting them?
They're not on my side, but they will be. When I capture you and bring you back, if I catch you, I can go home. Then I can take my place as the rightful heir to the Fire Lord.
And that's what you want? To be the next Fire Lord?
Yes. Of course, it's what everyone expects of me.
Yatza is my teacher.
Yatso.
He said we can't worry about anyone else's expectations. I know. It's not that easy. Maybe you don't have to be like the other firebenders. Maybe you could be better than them. You know what the Fire Lord is doing is wrong. So you don't have to be like him. You can show some compassion.
How dare you? I'm the crown prince of the Fire Nation. I will be the example for all firebenders. And my father is a great man. Compassion is a sign of weakness.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I have a feeling you've been hurt more than enough.
No.
It's so lame.
No.
It's so actually lame.
Prepare yourself.
Ruined one of my favorite scenes.
But
or just didn't execute it right.
I'm here to duel General Lee.
You're here because you have no respect for our military.
That's not true.
Really? Even when they come up with terrible plans. My plans.
Damn.
My strategy.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Insulted.
Take it off!
Forgive me.
It's a great.
Take off the shawl!
It's a great view.
Brother. Don't
Damn, Ozai.
He's your son.
We'll see.
He's great. He's fantastic.
Yes.
Rise and fight, Prince Zuko, so you can learn some respect.
Yo, his jawline could chisel stone.
I know.
That is sharp.
Like, he is a handsome older man.
He is a handsome man.
Whoever, like, was in charge of the show loves daddies. They do. They love dads.
Zaddies.
Zaddy.
And honestly, I'm sorry. I need Azula smiling in glee right now. Like, I need her. Like, she looks almost concerned.
Yeah, she
And she shouldn't.
She would not have been.
Compassion is a sign of weakness.
Sorry. Yeah,
She's supposed to be more diabolical.
It's just, I don't know why they're trying to humanize her.
The soldiers are gone, so should be able to get back to your ship without getting spotted. You know the worst part about being born 100 years ago? I miss my friends. Like Kusan. If we knew each other back then, do you think we could have been friends?
What was that?
I was so excited for this episode.
I was too. What is going on?
Turn in, sir. We'll keep watch. Any sign of the prince, we'll let you know.
At least I finally got to see Ozai with his shirt off.
A highlight of the episode.
Yeah.
About him not caring. If anything, Zuko cares too much, especially about the people on this ship. Have you ever wondered how you and the others were assigned this mission? The doctor is creating a special herbal balm just for you. The good news is, he says your vision will be fine, which means you have the good fortune of continuing to bask in my beauty.
I love him.
I love Uncle, yeah.
There are just so many characters they nailed on the head with the writing, and then the rest, I'm just like, why did you make this choice?
Now is not a good time.
I wish to speak with my son.
He's hurt.
He'll recover.
But he'll never heal.
Ooh, see? Again,
See,
though.
fire. That's fire. That's fire.
The sign your body is strong, that's good. Your spirit, however, still needs strengthening.
Bro!
You held back today. Maybe you saw that as a sign of respect, but it wasn't. It was weakness. You must purge that weakness out of you. You must be willing to give up the weak to make yourself strong. That is what makes us the Fire Nation. That is why we sacrifice the 41st Division. That is what you must do.
Sometimes the weak can become stronger. Sometimes you just have to give them a chance.
You will leave here immediately. And you are not to return. You will find, capture, and bring me the Avatar. You are not to set a foot within our borders until this task is completed. And since you're so concerned with the 41st Division, take them with you.
The 40... We are the 41st.
And you're all alive because of my nephew's sacrifice.
This didn't happen, right? Am I crazy?
Something out there. It's him. Drop the lines. You're injured.
I'm fine.
We should have someone look at it. I'm not going to ask you where you went. But in the future, nephew, I would appreciate it if you let me know whether or not you're still alive. There actually are a few of us who care about such things.
Attention!
Hockey.
Carrier pigeon.
Our prince has returned.
Oh.
So lame. This is so fucking lame. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, whoever is editing this. This is lame.
What's going on?
They must have missed you at music night.
I just told them your deepest, darkest secrets, my boy.
Dude, I didn't mean to drag. Like, I don't know, man.
They just wasted the potential investment that they could have
far we'll go
created.
to hide our true selves from the world. Perhaps it's because we don't want people to know how much they really mean to us. Which is funny, because the truth is, we would do anything for them.
Also, did he learn how to get his friends back from
I'm assuming he's going in now to do that.
Did he give him any actual real advice besides telling him not to have fucking friends?
Told him about the little mask.
Oh, yeah, that's
his
right.
Mom.
His mom.
I'm gonna crack him your mom joke, and then this thing is gonna be my friends back.
But I suppose it can be scary to admit you need people. Some might see that as a weakness, a liability. After all, what greater pain than losing someone you
wait. Off.
Or worse,
Gyatso?
finding out someone you love has left you behind.
Can we talk about it when I get back?
Of course.
Once I save my friends, I want more time.
I guess that's why we feel the need to hide away and protect ourselves. So we put on a mask. It's not hard to understand why. What's hard is knowing that sometimes the mask is who we really are.
I am Batman. The first 4 episodes had completely different writers than the last 2.
Yeah, or like you mentioned budget. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
It's like, did they like slam a bunch of stuff like in to start? Like, did they like spend a bunch of the budget up front that then like some other episodes they decided to not spend as much
Like they
on?
had to rewrite the story in a way that would then wrap it all in budgetary rise to tell the story. But again though, this is where it doesn't make sense. Everything they did in the Earth Kingdom episode makes sense. That all fits. That's great. Whatever.
Right.
Why to go fucking pull storylines out of their like the spirit tie like episode? That makes
I know they just like slammed the owl in there, like
no sense.
The keeper of the mask. Cause like again, like the season finale is him addressing that spirit.
Right.
Because there's the monkey as well.
Right.
And
so what are you gaining? Truly, like what are you gaining in the storytelling for slamming that all in there and then not even go back and talk about? So Ko's what stole all the villagers, not the panda and everything else. There is no storyline about that at all.
Yeah, there's not even really technically like a panda spirit that's actually
we saw
happening.
it. He was.
We
upset.
saw it. He was hurt and he was running away. Like didn't even actually do anything.
How does Ko coming into being the ones to take Zuko and that, like, I was trying to follow it then, but I was just like, it just like, I expected to be some more payoff in this episode of it, and there wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't think it contributes to the storyline. I think it makes the storyline weaker. Genuinely, I don't know why they're not pushing the narrative of Zuko more. I don't know why they're trying to create a whole nother dimension for him. I don't know why we're getting Uncle giving the speech to these guys on the ship. So, like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
It makes Zuko's redemption arc so much better to watch him be a dickhead.
Also, the one-liners around war and like why we war are getting into like it's
and yeah, no, it's just like I don't even I just
it's a little corny. And like it's because like they're just like throwing and mixing things in that like,
but it doesn't help.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like I get the reason why other things, like in the beginning, you can totally take it for what it is of its own show and not expect to file because you can see where it makes sense to do that. Last 2 episodes, I have no
just like
idea.
auto note, like they really like at first it was like they were kind of doing it, and now it's like they're really doing
It's a hard switch to a point, and I don't think it benefits the storytelling at all. I don't think it benefits the timeline. I think it's cheapening the storyline. Why go show Zuko to earn the respect of those men? Like, I mean, I guess they do have that story when Uncle was telling them, but to do it in this way.
Yeah, it's just like an odd combination of things over the last couple episodes. So it feels like they're like rushing into something. But then that's the problem. It's like, I know how season 1 ends, but I don't know how they're ending this, or like what point are we stopping, and what details have we already chosen to include at that point.
Right. And it's just, I can't stay in it. Like, I'm just sitting here, like, critiquing, like, how...
Again, we have, like, another situation of, like, I feel like we've played telephone.
Yeah.
The storyline has made it all the way around the circle. The elements are there, but they're all jumbled.
Yeah. But, like...
And then a few little extra things are added in that weren't there before.
I don't know, man. It just...
I don't know, guys. The comments make a little bit more sense. I was, like, enjoying it. I
really was.
I gave
That's
Grace last episode, too, because I feel like Boomy is a difficult character to animate yourself into. Although, I don't know. I mean, I think it's possible.
But the writing just took a hard shift the last 2 episodes, and I don't really know why. I don't feel like it propels the storyline along faster. Yeah. I don't think it adds to it. I think Ozai's speech about going to find the Avatar was ass. I I don't know. I just feel like they're still trying to have, like, humanize these villains who literally are just evil villains. Like, yeah,
they're
we learn
supposed
about
to be bad guys.
Like, you don't
They're
need
supposed to be bad.
Why are you trying to give Azula more? Because I think at the end when you realize, like, she thought, like, she was told by her own mother that she was evil and she felt it, but, like, literally that's the whole thing. Like, Azula is just bad.
Is the a tragedy. Like,
she's a tragedy, but
like that's what, and like that's powerful. Like that, because some things like are just like, you know what I mean?
I just don't see how someone comes out rooting as hard for Zuko at the end for the redemption without seeing how absolutely insane Azula is.
Yes, or like how broken she is by still being in that environment. Like, because it's like, oh, like then it's like you learn along with Zuko, like, to be cast away from his family because of his difference in morals and like his qualities was actually a good thing for him. And like then he can choose to be the person that he wants to be. Like, that's an important storyline. Like,
and I really
I feel like it starts with him connecting with Aang right there, and like they didn't really do that. They didn't do it all the way. Like,
they did it, they cheapened it. They sat there, they had a whole ass conversation. They did all of this stuff. And then he still goes against him. Blah, 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 blah,
I know, like,
blah,
they
blah.
had 2 separate conversations, basically, like, that, like...
And it didn't, and it's like, why, though? But, like, again, you don't... Zuko's redemption means more because he just wakes up after Aang saves him and hits him with a fireball versus you let him sit there and have this conversation and he laughs with you and agrees.
Yeah.
It just... I don't see how... This is a compelling character.
Yeah.
I don't buy it. You know, that's just all. I'm sorry.
That's okay. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching this episode and covering these topics with us.
See you in the next one.